Here we go. Alright, kids. Let me tell you how to do this final. This is the question. It's the most complicated question you'll ever see in your life. Thank the New York City Department of Education for that. But it's doable. Remember, body yard is hard, but inch by inch is a cinch. Break down the assignment. If you look at this assignment, you can tell that it's asking you to do 7 things. 1. What's the purpose of the book? 2. How does the structure of the book make the book powerful? 3. How does the structure of the book make the book beautiful? 4. How does the style of the book make the book powerful? 5. How does the style of the book make it beautiful? 6. How does the content of the book make it powerful? And 7. How does the content make the book beautiful? Now you're probably very confused. So let me go over what some of these terms mean. Purpose. Why did Malcolm X write this book? When I talk about structure, I'm talking about how the book is organized. All right. Notice the one word chapters. All right. Notice how it's chronological. That's all structure. When I talk about style, tell me about the language that he uses. Notice that he talks in slang sometimes. Notice how he gets philosophical at times. All right, content of the book. Tell me what he's mentioning. Remember, we talked about how the book is part historical, part biographical, part religious dogma, part how to. Tell me about the content. It's all coming together. And the power. Tell me how much of an impact the story has on readers. And by beauty, tell me how the language is so colorful and poetic. This is why it's one of the greatest books of all time. Here's the best way to organize your report. Remember, the introduction is hot green tea. Hook, general idea, and thesis. But don't even attempt this until you know what you're going to write in the body. Body number 1 is all about the structure of the text. How does the structure show power? How does the structure show beauty? Make sure you have quotes within your paragraphs to back up your statements. And at the end, it's nice to link it all together and say that the structure of Malcolm X shows both power and beauty. Do the same with style, do the same with content, and once you know what quotes you're going to use and everything, then you can start it. Okay? An interesting hook would be something along the lines of Malcolm X was voted by Time magazine as one of the 100 greatest books of all time. Then you can get into the purpose of the book. Why was it written? It was written to, I don't know, the story is still relevant today, 50 years later. It's about a very complicated man. Some call him a civil rights leader, some call him a preacher of hate. Okay, and then get to your main point. Your main point should be that the the book is both powerful and beautiful. Okay, then you talk about structure in one paragraph, and style in another paragraph, and content in another paragraph. Content, remember, that means what is the story actually about, and then you get to the conclusion when you're tired. Remember, the thesis is the story is both powerful and beautiful. Sum it all up. Tell me a little about structure, style, and content. This should be no longer than 3 paragraphs. And then tell me to do or believe something. Tell me, lie to me. Tell me that you can't wait to finish the rest of the book. All right. Here's the essay rubric, stolen from the Regents. But instead of writing strategy, it's writing strategies. You must explain all this. And to make it easy, because I love you so much, here's a checklist. Make sure you do all of the following before you hand it in. You explain the purpose of the text, how the structure shows power, how the structure shows beauty, how the style shows power and beauty, how the content shows power and beauty. Make sure you have at least 2 pieces of textual evidence, i.e., quotes in each of your paragraphs, and make sure that I can read your writing and that it's meaningful to me and you. Because everything you hand into the teacher should represent who you are. And if you think you're trash, then hand in trash. But if you think you're a beautiful person, hand in a beautiful paper. Good luck. Email me if you have any questions. It's due on Friday. If I'm not there, the teacher will collect it and I will find a way to get the papers home and I will mark it. So make sure you get it on Friday. Don't get it on Monday. Good luck. Have a nice day. Oh God. Oh God.